In this video, I'm going to share with you how I'm going to help my wife grow her Etsy shop to $100,000 in the next 12 months. So let me just give you a quick backstory. My wife decided to start selling on Etsy back in November of 2020. It was actually November 14th, and she made her first sale on November 24th. She actually made 6 sales that month. Yay, right? Well, she went on that next month in December of 2020, and she ended up doing about another $1,700, which was pretty awesome. So over $2,000 for just starting. Well, the next year in 2021, totally on the side, by the way, this was just a creative outlet for her, and kept putting up products slowly but steadily. And she ended up doing $20,000 for the year, which is, again, really awesome, right? Yippee! So moving into this year of 2022, started to get my interest a little bit because she's probably going to double the amount of sales that she is going to generate. And it got my attention. So what I decided to do is take some of my marketing chops and see if I can help her get her Etsy shop to $100,000. It also got my interest because, well, I really see this as becoming a mid-6 to even a 7-figure brand in the next few years. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and see if I can build a plan that we can execute. And this plan, well, it's to build her Etsy shop to $100,000 in sales in the next 12 months. So you probably want to know, how are we going to do this? How are we going to grow this Etsy shop into a 6-figure business? Well, I'm glad you asked, because that's what I'm going to share with you. So step number 1, the very first thing that we're going to do is continue to add more products. What we have found is that when we add new products to a store, Etsy gives it a little bit of new love. It says, hey, you just put up some new product. We're going to go ahead and give it a little bit of exposure, and we're going to see how it does. So by doing this, we're able to get instant exposure from Etsy because they want to see if this new product is going to sell, because if it does, guess what? They're going to want to sell more of it, which will then also increase our rankings and increase our search traffic. So that's one advantage of releasing a bunch of different products on a consistent basis. Now, we are using print on demand, so we can just create new designs, put them up on our store, and then immediately have some new products. That's why I love this model, by the way, because we don't have to have a whole bunch of inventory that we have to have in-house. So this way here, we can go ahead and launch new products very, very easily. It's like 20 cents to put up a new listing, and that lasts for 3 months. So that's pretty awesome. The other reason why we're going to be adding new products is because it gives our existing customers that have already purchased another opportunity to buy more. So why not just give them more opportunities? If we have someone new coming in, they also have more options. And what this will do is it will also increase the value of each customer. And we've already seen this. By us adding more products, we've given them more options to buy, and then they increase the value of their cart. So if we did 30,000 last year and we had 300 products, if we double the products, we'll probably increase the sales. It just makes sense. And the other reason we're going to be launching more products is because we get to test new products. We're going to be able to test a product for 20 cents for 3 months. That's all it costs. If no one buys it, we'll know, and then we can just go ahead and archive that product or just delete it. So that's step 1. We're going to add more products. Step number 2 that we're going to do to increase our sales and get to $100,000 in the next 12 months is going to be using Etsy's pay-per-click. This is something that is so underutilized from what I've seen this early on, because people are just not willing to spend money to sell their products. It's advertising. When you're in business, you need to use money to get attention. You have to buy traffic. Well, Etsy is making it super easy, and it's a way for us to get in front of buyers instantly by just spending a few bucks. And I mean a few bucks. We can spend $5, $10, $15 and we can get traffic immediately, and then we can test and see if the product in fact is selling. We don't have to wait for Etsy to give us search traffic as far as organic search. We can just go ahead and pay a little bit of money, get it in front of eyeballs, and see if it sells. So pay-per-click, huge. It's not that hard, very easy to set up. We're going to be using Etsy pay-per-click, probably $10 to $20 per day. Step number 3, we are going to be using email marketing. Now, let me just say, Etsy, just like all the other channels out there, Amazon, eBay, doesn't matter what channel, they do not want you to email your customers. Even though they're your customers, they're technically Etsy's customers because they came from there. They don't want you to take them off platform. Now, there are ways that we can get our customers' emails, but you cannot email those people directly from the sale off of Etsy. So we are not going to be doing that. Now, there are some cool things that Etsy has built in that we can use to encourage people to continue to buy our stuff. Or maybe they forgot that they looked at something, and then we can remind them to buy it by offering a coupon. So they have this cool thing built in. It's automated. You can set it up and just automate it where, let's say that someone adds your item to their shopping cart, and then they go away, they leave it, and then maybe they just forget about it. Well, they'll send a message on your behalf that says, hey, we noticed that you added something to your cart. Why don't you buy it? We'll give you 10% off right now. So it's what they call an abandoned cart sequence in a lot of email programs out there, but they're building it into their platform. We are using that, okay? Immediately, we're setting that up and deploying those, okay? The other thing that they're allowing us to do is people that favorite. They favorite an item, and you'll see this in your dashboard. It'll say favorited. And then what we can do is we can set an automation up inside of Etsy, by the way, and they'll send an email to those people or even in their Etsy account and say, hey, just want to let you know that item, you can get 10% off. And that comes from us. We will give them a special coupon. Very easy to set up. That's something that we're doing immediately. And this way here, we have a chance of getting those people to buy inside of the Etsy platform. And that will increase your sales. So we're going to do it, right? To get to that $100,000 mark, we got to increase the sales. All right. Email marketing that I'm talking about, though, is we're going to build a list, an email list of people that are in our market that aren't necessarily inside of Etsy. Okay. And how we're going to do that, again, in 3 steps, we are going to, number 1, create a giveaway of our products. We're going to do a product bundle of our products. We're taking those, we're setting up a giveaway using a tool called KingSumo. From there, we're taking that giveaway and we're going to go to Facebook and we're going to advertise that to people that are interested in our niche. And then they're going to raise their hand by putting their name and email address in for a chance to win. And now we can email them. They didn't come from Etsy, so we don't have to worry about that. They opted in, meaning they signed up that they wanted the giveaway, they wanted to enter to win, and now we have permission to email those people on a regular basis. And the way it works is like this. They sign up through the giveaway. We email them, reminding them that the giveaway hasn't ended yet. There's still time. You might have a chance to win still. And then we announce the winner when the giveaway is over. But then what we do next is critical to get sales from that email list almost immediately. And what that is we send them an email that says, hey, sorry you didn't win, but you're still a winner. Get 20% off your next order inside of our Etsy shop. And that is how we are going to drive additional sales. And we've already done this and it works really, really well. So we're going to be building our list on a regular basis. So that way there we have more people to drive to our Etsy products. So this way here we can show Etsy also that, hey, we're driving people to our store. We're getting more sales. And then what happens is they lift us up in the organic search. So all of this stuff I'm talking about, these 3 steps, are going to compound on each other to increase sales overall within the Etsy ecosystem. But the one thing I want to make very clear, and a really important thing to note here, is when you're building that email list, you own that. You own that email list. So no matter if you don't sell on Etsy ever again, you have that list. You can point it wherever you want. If you want to sell your own products on your own website, you can. So that's a huge, huge thing that we're always thinking about, and that I definitely am doing with my wife's Etsy shop. So quick little recap. Number one, we are going to add more products on a regular basis. This will increase sales, and it's going to give us more exposure. Step two, we're going to be using Etsy's pay per click. Why not? We're going to drive traffic, targeted traffic to our listings, and we're going to pay for it so we can get sales. And number three, email marketing. We're going to use the email marketing automation tools inside of the Etsy platform for abandoned carts and for favorited items. And we're going to build our own email list and then do email marketing to those individuals and bring those people over to our store to buy more of our products. And the one thing I didn't mention, which is really powerful, is when you have an email list and let's say you launch a new product, guess what? We can send those people over, give them a special, give them a 20% off discount, whatever, to encourage them to buy. And when they do that, it's going to signal to Etsy that that product is selling, and then they're going to want to sell it even more. So that's a little ninja tip. That's what we're going to be doing, and I'm really excited about it. So there you go. There's the plan that I am going to implement for my wife's Etsy shop to grow it to $100,000 plus per year in the next 12 months. I hope you found this video useful. Do me a favor, smash the like button if you did. And also, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I plan on posting updates on this channel of this journey, so you definitely probably want to follow along. And if you did like this video, I'm going to go ahead and link another video right here that talks about how to build that email list in just about any niche. So I'll link it up right here. Once again, thanks so much for watching. I really enjoyed making it for you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.